Okay, so here we are back in Boot Hill Bounties. Voice is still a little shot, but we are going to move forward. So I found out that there is no fifth student. I guess maybe the way this school side quest works is that... So these return after you load the game. Good to know. Okay, so as I was saying, the way I'm thinking it might work is maybe the riddles aren't missable and you can actually do all of them, and then you only get the reward when you complete all of the riddles rather than each round of riddles. If that's the case, that would make a little bit of sense, and that means I wasted a lot of time, but we'll see how it goes. So, without further ado, we need to go to the train station to meet Higgins Comfort, and then we can actually move forward with the game. So can we actually not talk to him? Nope. Step back. Give Mr. Comfort some room. Oh, Victor. These are friends of mine. Don't you remember how they saved us from those awful Indians? Mr. Comfort, sir. We were hoping you could help us. Oh, of course. What can I do for you? We seek passage to the Chappaquiddick Valley. Why would you want to go to that awful place? The Chappaquiddick have become extremely hostile, as you've seen. I have ceased my lumber operations in the valley since I was ambushed. No one would dare set foot in that valley on the brink of war. That's the very reason why it is so important that I speak with my people. If you insist, my man Chapel has a canoe and can navigate the Snaketail River to take you there. You can find him just outside by the courthouse. Victor, send word that these four are granted transport to the valley. Meanwhile, I must return to my home in Silver Spring City. Farewell to you. A path is open before us. We can go to the Chappaquiddick Valley and I can visit my people. But we're already here at the train station. Maybe we should try going to Fort Chattahassee or Cypress Flats first. I say we let Kid decide. So if you want to go to the Chappaquiddick Valley, the Trapper character is here now. Talk to him, then you have to go back to near where you started the game, and then you can go to Chappaquiddick Valley. I want to say that's where you're going to find Burning Crow. But right here you have to make the decision, who do you want to go up against? And I need a cough drop. So you have to choose between your tickets. We are already in Swellsville. Bumblebee Junction, I think, is just a side quest place. That's where the circus is. That's where you'll do the cooking contest with Rosie, but you don't want to do that until you have more recipes, like I explained. I don't know what's going on with Kickstart Creek. I want to say that this is where you can get the hats that were from the first game, but I haven't actually gone here to look. Then Ashwood has been destroyed, you can't go there. Fort Chattahassee, if I had to take a guess, I have a feeling this is just where Scorpion Saint is. San Gonzales, probably where you're going to find Tuco, whatever his name is. Prospect Bluffs is where Creed is, and I guess Cypress Flats will be where you find Sally. So I said we were going to do Creed first, so off to Prospect Bluffs we go. Thanks, here's your ticket. Stan, please wait by the sign outside for the next train. Oh yeah, we didn't talk to you on camera. Life in Brown County is hard because it's so difficult delivering proper supplies here. Trade wagons have to navigate through the mountains that surround Bronco County. If only this train could pass through the mountains, then things would be a lot easier. So I assume this. Yep. All aboard the train to Prospect Bluffs. Last stop, Prospect Bluffs. Please watch your step. So I don't think you're allowed to go back now. You are set and you cannot leave until you beat Creed. So you know how advantage info is on you, you'll see a description of any advantages the enemies use first time they use them? So I was not paying attention or it scrolls by so fast I miss it. What if I'd like to see it again? I found a trick to make this happen. All you have to do is turn the advantage info off and then back on again in battle. This will start showing all the advantage messages all over again. It's like a reset. It really works. Try it during a battle after a few advantages have been used. It's good to know. My husband is sick as a dog, and so I'm running around Prospect Bluffs taking over his duties. But this son is murder on a pale-skinned gal with freckles and red hair like me. I can relate. Good thing I got this sun hat to keep my fair skin protected. You better do the same. So that is a hat for Rosie. I don't know if you get it from her or not. Sorry, the lift is broken right now. If you want to get down to the mining camp, you'll have to go the other way around. Sorry, vertical lift is broken. If you want to go, you have to go the other way around. And she just keeps saying the same thing. Hey, we can use our horses here. Except those are a pain to use on diagonal turf. What say you, Rusty? Have you decided where you'll go next? I hope they let dogs on the train. Circus flag trapping, that's new. Oops. So what does that actually do? Souvenir that's... Wow. Prevent persistent wounds when falling in combat. So I'll do the circus flag for now, but I want to switch back to the handkerchief when we are ready for a real fight. These tank beetles think we wish to fight them over the eggs. Well, close. So I imagine the egg is going to hatch if that fills. Oops. Dixie special. Shoot. Half damage from melee attacks. We'll get pump going just in case. So right here I want to harvest out. Consider those eggs scrambled. Good night. And we did it while she still had harvest up. Tank beetle scurry away to find more eggs. Grade D. Ouch. Horn. That wasn't really... The oil, I guess, would be handy. Kid no longer feels kinship. Oh well. I can get you across the other side of the bluffs with this lift. Just step up to the platform. Don't worry, it's perfectly safe. When it works. When it doesn't work and you follow your death, that's when it's not so safe. Makes sense. When I first come here from China, I am welcomed by these people. But now the mine is closed, the people here take their bitterness and turn it upon me. Because I am different. So there is some history to that, I'm afraid. Rock peckers drop boulders on those who trespass on their territory. So they get the bonus even though they shouldn't. So that's basically the equivalent of Sundance. I'm gonna go defensive here. Take cover and dodge. We will hogtie this one. Okay, so let's whip out our Dixie Special. Put up Harvest, because I don't know if he's going to die to that. We'll try to hog time. That should be it. The Rockpeckers will allow us to pass. Grade B. So the Panama is about to level up. Beagle Growl is a deluxe advantage. So she has archery back. Okay, it's something. Oh, that's different. Probably shouldn't fight this, but why not? Two mountain cats want to play with their food first. So let's start pumping that. We'll put up the harvest already. We will hogtie you. It failed. Kid's afraid, so is Doc, damn it. So that reset all of his points here. That Dixie Special is not going to be AoE now. Okay, kid's back to normal. When cats are bigger than I am, it's time to go home. Drop some pelts. Gold buckle. There it is. This gleaming buckle causes you to regenerate power faster during battle. Whoa. Well, goodbye, animal crackers. It's a little tempting to give that to Kid. See if I can get more shots of shoot off during Dixie's special. Have you decided where you'll go next? I hope they let dogs on the train. So I do want to create a new save just in case there is something wrong with the school side quest. I can always reload. Probably should have talked to the guy before I went down, but oh well. Oh, he doesn't even have anyone down here helping him. Poor guy. The mine was carved into these naturally occurring caves. Even the miners haven't really reached the depths of these caverns. Without this mine, Brown County wouldn't exist. It was the riches found here that drove settlers to this land. Of course, we weren't the first ones to discover these caverns. There's an ancient labyrinth found in the depths of the mine that hasn't been fully explored. Well, we best let secrets lie, or sleeping, right? Need to destroy these eggs before they can hatch. Yeah, that's very easy. Dixie Special, double tap. Okay, these are a lot more durable. Okay, bounty. There we go. I still don't know the specifics of how pumping works, but it doesn't matter. I was hoping to make omelets. S grade. So we get triple vantage points. Got a single egg. Mining can be very dangerous. We have enough black powder in the mine to blow the top off this mountain. Amazing what destructive powers came from the research of chemistry. I think they're considering which of us to eat first. Really nasty looking group. I actually should focus the bird down now that I think about it. Good enough. Kill the bird first because it has that dancing move. Go find your dinner somewhere else. Great S. Whip Crack is now a deluxe vantage. Nothing particularly rare. Looks like the raccoons are the best thing to fight. Why is this glowing? Is this the cave? Just a little ways off of rank 4 farming. Okay, that's glowing because that's supposed to be a lantern there. Got it. There we go, yeah. So you can see the lanterns now. Makes sense. When this canary stopped singing, we knew there was something foul in the mine. Surprised it's still alive. This poor canary may never sing again. If this mine doesn't reopen, how am I going to put food on the table for my family? Sounds like me. Dr. Finch, what are you doing all the way up here? Acute hydrogen sulfide poisoning. Hydrogen sulfide? Rotten egg smell, if you don't remember. What's that? Stink damp. They struck into a vein of natural gas in the mine. It's highly toxic. What'll happen to the mine now? They'll have to close. Too bad. Brown County started when silver was discovered in that mine. Strange that they hit stink damp so suddenly. There have never been problems with poison gases here before. We mined too deep. Got too close to Hades. I could smell the burning sulfur. Smell of burning sulfur? Hydrogen sulfide is quite malodorous. Bad smelling. You know these miners are superstitious people. It's true. I saw the devil himself deep in those mines. Devil? We got too greedy and now the devil's coming for what's his. Is he hallucinating? Do you people mind? I've got my hands full here, and since none of you are doctors, would you kindly give me some space? Harsh, Valentine, harsh. Who are you? None of this concerns us. We need to find the Saints' little gang. Considering everything else going on in Brown County, it's an odd coincidence that the mine would have a gas leak at this time. Get my finger out, but something stinks around here, and it ain't just the sulfur. Maybe we can learn more from the miners. Doc, isn't there something you can do for them? They just need fresh air. If I can give them morphine to alleviate their symptoms, then maybe they can tell us more about what's going on here. The old truth serum strategy, eh? He's coming for me. Calm down. We're just here to help. They say I'm hallucinating, but I've seen him in the deepest part of the mine. Devil himself going in and out of the mine at night. Horns on his head, breathing smoke out of his mouth. Oh, this is that Racula thing, isn't it? Head feels like a train wreck, so dizzy I can't think straight. What's happened to you? Stink damp. It's released from the breakdown of dead plants and animals from eons past. Can we do anything about it? Afraid not. Mine will have to shut down. Well, I was like, I was supposed to be herding the wild goats around here. Sometimes they wander on train tracks. The Chinaman saw it too. Ask him. So that's Shen Lo that we talked to earlier. Oh, I stopped talking about him, didn't I? So, the Chinese, the ones that came to the US in this time period were basically railroad workers. They'd land on the west coast, obviously, California, since that was the closest thing. And then they built the railroad heading east, and once they completed that, they could start spreading. Just shortly afterwards, I guess, some sort of indignation got steered towards the Japanese, which is the whole gentleman's agreement thing. If you're interested in that, you can look at a history book, but Asians weren't really well treated at the time. Valentine, is that you? Hold still, Slick. Doc administers morphine. That'll help you with the sickness. How's the leg? Still can't move the way I used to. Now they got me working on the lifts, or rather they did until this poison gas made everyone sick. Is that why you didn't answer my summons? You know I can't fight anymore on account of my injuries. I'm trying to do some good here. Can you say the same, bounty hunter? Who are you? This is Slick, a friend of your father's. He could slip away from anything coming at him. I couldn't until I had my leg injured in one of Creed Little's traps. Battle of Swellsville takes me back. Sorry, I can't reminisce now. I need to fix that lift. Irritation of the nose and throat. Doc administers morphine. Thanks. Feel better. Never thought I'd say that after seeing that creature in the mine. There's a Chipawak legend about demons who live in the bowels of the earth. I've never heard of such a legend. Maybe that's a Teotihuacan story? What's the difference? What's the difference? You think we're all alike? We can argue about this stuff later. Had no idea. We hope to open a new restaurant in the city, but with mine closed, not enough money coming in. Please have something. So 10% more power means 1 point. I'm gonna take the egg drop soup. I'm thinking I'm gonna give this to Rosie. Also gonna do a veggie dumpling. We'll give this to Moon. Then I'm just gonna save what little I have left. So I don't think we can see her recipe list. Once you strike stink damp, there's no fixing it. This mine will have to shut down. Well, I was sick. I was supposed to be herding the wild goats around here. Sometimes I wander under the train tracks. I left land of war and starvation to come to America. I find work here. I make enough money to send back to family in China. But now mine is closed. What do I do? So I think at this time period is when the Chinese citizens overthrew the Manchurians, but I'm not 100% sure on, like, when this is taking place. I worked very deep in mine. I see Yao Guai, but no one believes me. Now mine is closed. This is because of Yao Guai. Mine is closed and workers are sick. Business is slow. Please eat something. So these two have the same menu. Too bad this mine has to close. There are still many untapped minerals within, and every time one of them gets depleted, science decides it has a use for another mineral. There was a typo there too, by the way. Slick earned his nickname from the way he slid out of the way from a falling boulder before anyone else even saw it. That man could move like an oiled snake in a greasy spittoon. But then he got caught up in the fight against the Saints Little Gang 10 years ago and hurt his leg. He don't move fast no more. This mine is one of the only places a guy like me can find honest work. Maybe thinking about signing up before Chattahassee now. So we can't go over there at all. I was thinking there might have been something to the whole story about the goats on the tracks, but I simply don't see anything. Hey, they got this up and running for us. Well, there's still one other guy we can wake up. We may need him, I guess. Coffee and breathing difficulty. Doc administers morphine. Thanks, I feel a little better already. What happened in the mine? It's our curse for making war with the Chipawkwik. With the mine shut down, I can't provide for my family. can assure you that the Chipawkwik don't curse people. Or the Chipawkwik mind closing down. This whole county's just cursed now. Maybe it's time to pack up and take the next wagon out of Brown County. Okay, there it goes. I figured there's some sort of trigger I need to hit. Penny for your thoughts, kid? Sounds like a normal gas leak, nothing for us here. We should investigate the mine. If there is anything funny going on, we won't find it out here. We need to get into that mine. It wouldn't last more than a few minutes in there. It's not a good idea to go in unless we know what we're looking for. What about these stories of a devil coming in and out of the mine at night? We can stake out near the entrance at night and see if there is anything. That looks like a good spot to set up camp. How exactly do you get over to that again? Aha. So we found a barrel. So now we're a corn cracker. So I think there was a newspaper over at the, the train station. Let's see if there's a new issue out yet. We'll have to see if I need to check another grave or something. There it goes. So far it's the same paper. So yeah, I guess we can't open that yet. Oh well. I realized I forgot to talk to these guys. Feeling much better physically, but with the mind closed, my mental health is under naught. The train is gonna be here any minute, and I promised my family I'd bring them souvenirs from Prospect Bluffs. Hey, do you have anything to sell me? So the stock number is cut off here. So I don't know how valuable this would be if I were to sell it somewhere else or something. Huh. So you know what? Here, you can have this whisker. 5 of them. So there we go, making the world a better place. Mine's not a glamorous life, but if it's food in the valley. At the end of the day, miners take their train back to their homes in Swellsville or Cypress Flats. Good to separate your work and leisure time. Okay, now I need to find my way over to that campsite. Okay, that is a complete dead end. Okay, there it goes. So we can screw around with the imbuing a little bit more. No. I'll take the first shift watching the entrance. I'll wake you up if I see anything. We're good. Reckon we'll see anything going in and out of the mine? So we'll make this for Kid. Tasted edible. Sublime. As for coffee, if only I didn't use honey, I'd make that butternut muffin. We want to give this to Kid. Tasted gross. So part of this is cut off. And protects against fear once. So we're going to give this to Rosie. She thought it tasted gross. And I'm thinking I may just want to put slapjacks all around. Yep. Tasted gross. Tasted gross. Oh, it tasted okay. Grody. Doc ain't a bad doctor. He had those miners feeling right. It was rain faster than a snake in the snow. Kid, let's play a Chappaqua game to pass the time. See the pile of straw wheat here? The objective is to try to delicately remove straw pieces from the bundle. Your turn ends if you accidentally cause any other pieces of straw to move. Sounds simple enough. What does the winner get? When I used to play this game with First Winter, the winner got to ask the loser a question, and the loser had to answer honestly. An interesting wager. I'll start, okay? With extreme patience, Kid delicately removes a piece of straw. That's a point for you. Now keep going. Painstakingly, Kid removes another straw from the bundle, and they have form instead of from. Kid gets overconfident and causes another straw to move while haphazardly removing a piece. That's the end of your turn. Now watch a true master. Moon gracefully removes a piece of straw, but surprisingly causes the entire bundle to shift in the process. I I thought you said you were a true master. I think the Chipakwa use a different kind of straw. So I win. I get to ask you any question you have to answer honestly. That was the agreement. I won't renege. It was your first kiss, most childish thing you still do. What question would you ask me? My question for you is, if you had won this game, what question would you have asked me? Well, to be honest, I would definitely ask you something that I don't think you would ordinarily answer. Otherwise, what's the point of winning, right? I think I would ask if you are... How do you put it? Are you courting someone? Courting? You mean, is there a girl I like? That's right. That's what I would ask. But since you didn't win, I don't have to answer that question. Do you really believe in such things as devils? The Chipakwa would find that idea silly and primitive. So imbuing time. So for old Rackety here, I do want to give this an attack up if I'm going to be using this. So we'll use a claw, we can use a fang, and then one other thing that gives attack up would be the scale. The idea of working as a miner sounds dreadful to me. Surrounded by rocks and darkness in the bowels of the earth, why do settlers find ways to lead lives of suffering? So for the bullwhip... crud. The sick miners blame the Chipakwa for their ills. The Chipakwa would find such superstition very primitive. So we'll just use the horn bow. So I have the fin completely maxed out. Cactus, Electrocyte, Gossamer. So the Electrocyte and the Gossamer have something. Looks like a paralysis type thing. Eyeball, Larva, Feather. She's now an alchemist. So we have a sleep effect. Like, I'm kind of lost as to what the larva does. Let's try a beak and a horn. Okay, there we go. So I forgot what the question mark is, if it's confusion or something else. Still nothing on the cactus. I'll use up the venom gland and the quicksilver because I think those are going to be like a poison type thing. Ooh, I never found anything for the wiry tail. Let's try the oil. Quicksilver and oil. So we actually found a couple things here. The blind effect for the venom and the quicksilver. And then I don't know what the quicksilver and oil combo is there. So let's just try the wiry tail with a couple things. I don't know if I ever did anything with the larva with this. Cactus. So yeah, we found flammable stuff, and I don't know what the whole wave thing is supposed to be exactly. So we're filling this in, slowly but surely. Hoof, rawhide, scale. Okay, so the scale and the rawhide are completely maxed now in what they contain. We actually also have information on the the hoof. We're still missing a lot of stuff on the beak, though. Beak, bone, tail. So the eyeball, the whisker. So I can start making a sleep gun. The wiry tail is now completely... No, that's the blank there, even though it's a darker blue for some. Oh, it's the background. Okay. Fang, beak, hoof. I have no idea what that one is. Claw, pelt, feather. Did they have that, or is that new? Thing is, I can throw something else on there. Pelt, bone, beak. So something relating to accuracy as well as the farming thing. Oh well, I think I'm gonna stop here. With the crafting, not the game, obviously. Need to find some more materials. But anyway, let's go ahead and go to sleep. Took me a second there to see Doc over by the hides. Kid, wake up. There's something down there. Wake up, Moon and Rosie. What's up? So that actually did affect the order they're in the party in. That annoys me a little bit. Over there. What is that? That really a devil? Let's find out. Only one way to find out. Let's get down there and confront it. So the game is supposed to have puzzle bosses, and I kind of imagine Creed is going to be like the textbook one for when it comes to that. Since he's more about trying to outsmart people in traps rather than just brute force. Let's go. Oh, I should have actually changed some stuff on Moon, but oh well. So there's no point using the Dixie special here. As a result, let's just open fire. He's going in a defensive stance. So let's release the Beagle. Gotta cancel those. Release the Beagle. So he could do something nasty. Keep that in mind. As soon as he stops wobbling around like he's drunk, let's put up dodge and take cover. Forgot how this works. So he dropped a minecart on Rosie. While he's going in his dodge stance so he can moonlight Rosie. We lost our buff. Looks like everyone's missing something. Not sure what happened there. Okay, take cover, dodge, oops, tumble. So let's put out the harvest stance. We'll see if you can actually farm boss drops with this. Well, that sucked. And Doc to the rescue. The stranger decides to end the battle. C rank, unfortunate. When trying to dodge, but stumbled. Perfect dodge. Melee master, this is Rosie. Expert block. Oh well. Quick, kick it into the mine. What's that? A fuse. What's in the barrel? This is a mine and something's lit. Safe wager it's black powder. Don't get near it. It's gonna blow. Good thing the blast didn't ignite the gas in the mine, or this whole mountain would have come down. How long will it take to clear the entrance? Whoever it was ran back into the mine before it exploded. We need to get in there. It'll take us a while to clear all this rubble. Maybe that devil left some behind from your tussle with it. Found contraption. So this is what I need for both Rosie and Kid. Problem is I can't afford it. This mine is one of the only places a guy like me can find honest work. Same as he was saying before. Oh. I thought that was something we could interact with. There's no fixing it. It's the same one. So I guess we actually have to resolve the whole Creed situation before this will completely unlock. Like, I'm trying to follow that question marker on the minimap, it's just, I'm not entirely sure where it's trying to steer me towards. Looks like the devil dropped this thing. Any idea what it is? No idea. We don't have any contraption like that in the mine. Never seen anything like it. What about Professor Blaze? Is he still around? Still holed up in his laboratory inside his flats, I reckon. So do I have to go there next, or...? As much as I hate to say it, I really can't afford this train fare. Blaze used to be an inventor. Don't know what he is now. Some wild goats are wandering around on the train tracks. I can't help. You know how I feel about goats. So, how do I find said goats? Professor Blaze? What is he, some kind of pyrotechnician? Why are you looking at me like I shouldn't know what the word pyrotechnician means? Okay. The cliff bully goat screams like a human. Well, that was pretty bad. That's gotta be that confusion headache thing. So, don't expect much out of Rosie, I take it. Start pumping. See? And there we go. Tough work rounding up these goats. Mind over matter. Oh, mental. Okay. Those buffs did not last very long, like 2 fights. Found one of the goats. Looks pretty angry. One shot from full health. Let's gamble. It's not safe for goats to walk on these train tracks. And the last one's over by where the area starts. I imagine the reward for this is probably a hat, which someone's gonna need since I'm getting close to maxing these hats. Two mountain cats have this cliff billy goat cornered. You rescued the cliff billy goat from the predators. So the Fedora is now level 10. You get Last Stand. More damage, less HP the user has. For power. So the Fedora is max, it's just I don't have anything else. Feeling better physically. Well, it's not a glamorous life, but puts food in the belly. So that's the kid who you buy stuff from. This is a new guy. Hey, someone scared off the beasts that were wandering the track. Now I can get the train running again. Do I have you folks to thank for this? We just need to get to Cypress Flats. Train is more than get from point A to point B. Trains connect people across a stretch of land and unite us so that we can advance into something greater. Sorry to ramble on. I'm just so passionate about the railroad. Here, I want you folks to have this hat. Got a conductor's hat. Remember, old news is still news even if it isn't new. Wait, let me think about that. So, who's this hat for? I don't even remember. Oh, I bought this, that's right. So, conductor's hat. Blast, dash, whistle, early bird. Greasy soft cap with a stiff peak is worn by train conductors and smells like smoke and oil. So is there anything else we need to do before we set out? So the conductor's gone. Want to buy a train ticket? No, not really. I'm gonna look around the area a little bit, and then if I can't find anything else, then we'll pick up next time in our way to wherever it is that Doc Blaze is. Cypress Flats, I think. But anyway, this will have to hold you over for now. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.